Have you ever noticed that as we get older, our bodies begin to whisper quiet reminders that things are changing? Maybe your joints feel a bit stiffer in the morning, or getting out of bed takes more effort than it used to. Perhaps your energy isn't quite what it once was. It's easy to think, well, that's just aging, and to begin accepting a slower pace of life. But here's the truth. Growing older doesn't mean giving up on feeling vibrant, mobile, and full of energy. In fact, it's never too late to feel strong again. You don't need expensive programs or radical changes, just a few consistent habits that nourish your body and soul. In this video, I'll share 5 simple yet powerful habits that can help you improve your strength, energy, and mobility, starting today. These tips aren't about changing everything overnight, but about making small, intentional shifts that lead to lasting transformation. And make sure to stick around to the very end, because the last 2 habits I'll share are absolute game changers. They can breathe new life into your daily routine. Whether you're looking to stay independent, boost your flexibility, or simply feel better day by day, what you're about to learn can help. But before we begin, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell. Every week I share practical, uplifting content designed to help you thrive with age, and I'd love to have you along for the journey. And hey, if this topic resonates with you already, drop a 1 in the comments. If not, go ahead and drop a 0 so I can keep improving and bring you videos that meet your needs. Now, let's begin with the foundation of well-being that often gets overlooked: sleep. Sleep is not a luxury, it's a life-sustaining process that becomes even more important as we age. While many older adults accept poor sleep as normal, the truth is, deep, restorative sleep is possible and necessary. It impacts everything from memory and balance to immune strength and emotional resilience. If you struggle to fall asleep, wake up too often, or feel groggy in the morning, you're not alone, but it doesn't have to be that way. Start with a consistent bedtime and wake time, even on weekends. Create a restful sleep environment, cool, dark, and quiet, and make your bedroom a sanctuary reserved only for rest. Avoid caffeine or alcohol after 2 p.m. and wind down with a calming bedtime ritual, whether it's reading, soft music, or a warm bath. If you wake in the night, stay calm, breathe slowly, and gently guide yourself back to sleep. Over time, these small changes can dramatically improve the quality of your rest. And here's something to remember. Getting older doesn't mean you should accept poor sleep. It means it's more important than ever to prioritize it. Sleep is the foundation of health. Without it, even the simplest tasks can feel exhausting. But with it, you can begin to reclaim your clarity, energy, and joy. So, ask yourself, what's one thing you can change tonight to sleep better? Share it in the comments. And when you're ready, let's move to habit number 2, gentle, joyful movement, even if you haven't exercised in years. Now that we've laid the foundation with better sleep, it's time to talk about something just as essential: movement. And no, I'm not talking about running marathons or hitting the gym 5 days a week. I'm talking about gentle, joyful movement, the kind that keeps your joints healthy, your muscles strong, and your spirit alive. Here's something many people don't realize until it's almost too late. The less we move, the faster we lose the ability to move. It's called use it or lose it, and it's especially true with aging. But the good news? It doesn't take much to make a big difference. Just 15 to 30 minutes of light movement a day can improve balance, reduce pain, increase flexibility, and even lift your mood. It's about getting your blood flowing, keeping your muscles engaged, and reminding your body that it's still alive and capable. So what kind of movement is best? That depends on what feels good to you. Walking is one of the most powerful forms of exercise you can do. It strengthens your heart, boosts your immune system, and improves brain function. If you can manage a daily walk, even a short one, that's a fantastic place to start. But there's also stretching, chair yoga, tai chi, swimming, and simple at-home routines that are low impact and easy on the joints. Even gardening, dancing in the kitchen, or tidying up the house counts. Movement is movement. The key is to start where you are, not where you think you should be. If walking to the mailbox is all you can do today, do it. If you can stretch for 5 minutes in the morning, that's a win. The magic happens when you show up consistently, not perfectly. Let's also address something that often goes unspoken, the fear of falling. It's real, and it holds many people back from moving at all. But the irony is, staying still increases that risk. By gently strengthening your core, legs, and balance, you can prevent falls, not just fear them. One excellent tip is to practice standing on one foot for 10 seconds at a time while holding onto a chair or countertop. It may seem simple, but balance exercises like that are powerful in protecting you from future injuries. And here's a beautiful reminder. Movement isn't just physical, it's emotional and mental too. When you move, your body releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that naturally fight off depression and anxiety. Moving regularly can help clear brain fog, increase motivation, and help you sleep better at night. Think of movement not as punishment or a chore, but as a gift, a way to honor your body for carrying you this far and supporting it to carry you further. If you're someone who's been sedentary for a while, I encourage you to take this moment as your fresh start. You don't need a perfect plan, and you certainly don't need perfection. Just start small. Commit to moving for 10 minutes a day. That's it. Once it becomes a habit, you'll find yourself wanting to do more, and you'll be amazed at how even a little movement every day can reignite your vitality. If you need ideas, I'll be sharing videos on gentle movement routines you can do from home, so make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on so you won't miss those. In the meantime, take a deep breath and remember this: you were made to move. Movement is life. Your body may have changed, but your ability to grow stronger isn't gone. It's just waiting for you to begin. So let me ask you, what kind of movement brings you joy? Is it walking, stretching, dancing, or something else? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to cheer you on. Now, with the power of sleep and movement supporting you, we're going to move into something that feeds not just the body, but the entire nervous system: what and how you eat. That's coming up next. With better sleep and movement now becoming part of your rhythm, it's time to turn our focus to something we often take for granted, but affects nearly every aspect of our health: nourishment. You've probably heard the saying, "You are what you eat." But as we grow older, this becomes more and more true, not just in terms of physical health, but mental clarity, emotional balance, and even how well we age. The good news is, you don't need to follow any fad diets or deprive yourself of foods you love. Instead, you simply need to shift your focus to eating in a way that supports longevity, energy, and digestion. As we age, our digestive system naturally slows down, meaning our bodies may not absorb nutrients as efficiently as they once did. That's why quality matters more than quantity. Focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods, things that come from the earth and haven't been processed or stripped of their goodness. Think colorful fruits and vegetables, leafy greens, berries, legumes, nuts, seeds, and whole grains like oats or quinoa. Add in healthy fats such as olive oil and avocado, and don't forget quality protein from beans, lentils, eggs, or lean meats if you eat them. Hydration also becomes more important with age. Many older adults live in a state of mild dehydration without even realizing it, which contributes to fatigue, joint stiffness, and poor concentration. So aim to sip water throughout the day and include hydrating foods like cucumber, watermelon, and soups. But food isn't just fuel. It's also emotional, social, and cultural. So make it enjoyable. Create meals that bring comfort and connection, and try not to eat in front of a screen. Sit down at a table, eat slowly, and truly taste your food. When you slow down, your body digests better, and you give your mind a chance to register satisfaction, which helps with portion control naturally. Another key aspect of nourishment is timing. Try to eat dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. This gives your body time to digest and helps you sleep better. Intermittent fasting, where you allow a 12 to 14-hour gap between dinner and breakfast, can also be beneficial, giving your system time to rest and reset overnight. But check with a healthcare provider if you're managing specific conditions. And here's something else. Don't underestimate the power of micronutrients like magnesium, B vitamins, and omega-3s, all of which support brain function, heart health, and energy levels. If your doctor recommends it, supplements can help fill the gaps. But remember, no pill replaces the power of real food. So now, ask yourself, what's one small change you can make to eat more mindfully? Maybe it's swapping soda for water, adding greens to one meal a day, or cutting back on sugary snacks. Small steps add up, and before you know it, you'll feel more energized, lighter, and more in tune with your body's needs. And if cooking feels overwhelming, keep it simple. Soups, smoothies, and one-pan meals are your best friend. You don't need to become a gourmet chef to nourish yourself well. You just need to stay consistent and intentional. Your body, your brain, and your future self will thank you for every smart choice you make. So, what's going on your plate today? Drop a comment and let me know. Now, with your body moving, resting, and being fueled properly, it's time to shift gears and explore something even more subtle, but just as powerful. The mindset and mental habits that can reshape how you feel about aging itself. That's coming next in habit number 4. Now that you're supporting your body through better sleep, movement, and nourishment, we arrive at a habit that often gets overlooked, but holds immense power. Your mindset. You see, aging isn't just a physical journey, it's deeply mental and emotional. How you think about getting older shapes how you experience it. If you view aging as a decline, filled with limits and losses, then you'll likely find evidence of that everywhere. But if you choose to see aging as a time of growth, wisdom, and resilience, you begin to shift not only your perspective, but your entire reality. Science now shows that people who have a positive outlook on aging live, on average, 7.5 years longer than those who don't. That's the power of the mind. But cultivating a strong and healthy mindset doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending everything is fine. It means choosing where to place your focus. Instead of dwelling on what you can't do anymore, celebrate what you can do. Reflect on the wisdom you've gained. Think of all the storms you've weathered, the experiences that have shaped you, the lessons that have made you stronger. And remember this, it's not about toxic positivity, it's about realistic optimism. Life has its hardships, yes, but within every season, there's also beauty. There's still laughter to be had, stories to be told, and purpose to be lived. Start each day with a simple mindset ritual. Maybe it's writing down 3 things you're grateful for, or saying a positive affirmation like, "I am growing stronger every day," or "My life still has meaning and joy." These tiny practices rewire your brain to look for the good, and over time, that changes how you feel. It also helps to limit exposure to negativity, especially from the news or social media. Take in only what supports your growth, and don't hesitate to mute or walk away from things that drain your energy. What you allow into your mind is just as important as what you feed your body. Surround yourself, online or in real life, with people and content that inspire, encourage, and uplift you. And here's another powerful practice. Spend time in stillness. Whether it's quiet meditation, prayer, or simply sitting outside listening to the wind in the trees, giving your mind space to breathe is healing in ways we're only beginning to understand. It lowers stress hormones, reduces blood pressure, and improves sleep, all by simply sitting and being. And don't forget the importance of lifelong learning. Keeping your mind active is one of the best things you can do to support brain health. Read new books, learn a hobby, watch documentaries, or join a community class. Challenging your brain helps keep it sharp, flexible, and young. And lastly, give yourself grace. You're not the same person you were 10 or 20 years ago, and that's okay. Growth means change, And wisdom means knowing that you can embrace this new version of yourself without judgment. So here's your reflection for today. What thoughts have you been believing about aging? Are they empowering or limiting you? And what's one small shift you can make to think more kindly, more courageously about the years ahead? Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. Now, in our final section, we're going to talk about something that brings all of these habits together. It's the one thing that gives life color, energy, and meaning. And it may just be the most important habit of all. Get ready for habit number 5, connection and purpose. As we arrive at the final and perhaps most transformative habit, I want you to take a deep breath and really lean in, because this one is the heartbeat of it all, connection and purpose. When you think about what truly brings joy, energy, and meaning to life, it isn't just healthy food, good sleep, or exercise. It's people, it's relationships. It's waking up with a sense that you matter, that you're still part of something bigger than yourself. Studies show that loneliness and isolation can be just as harmful to your health as smoking or obesity. In fact, people with strong social ties are not only happier, they also live longer, recover from illness faster, and experience fewer mental health challenges. And the best part? It's never too late to reconnect. Maybe that means reaching out to an old friend, joining a walking group, attending a local class, or volunteering for a cause you care about. Even simple interactions, smiling at your neighbor, chatting with the cashier, sending a kind message, create micro-connections that lift your spirits and strengthen your emotional resilience. If in-person connections are difficult, online communities can offer incredible support. Whether it's a forum, a faith-based group, or even a virtual book club, there are countless ways to feel seen, heard, and valued. But connection isn't just about others, it's also about you. Having a sense of purpose, something to look forward to, something that gives your day meaning, is one of the most powerful drivers of vitality. And purpose doesn't have to be big or public. It can be as simple as caring for your garden, mentoring someone younger, writing your memories down for your grandchildren, or learning a new skill just for the joy of it. Purpose is what gets you out of bed in the morning with a spark in your heart. It tells your body and brain, I'm still needed, I still have something to give. And let me tell you, you absolutely do. The world needs your stories, your experiences, your kindness, your presence. There is no expiration date on your ability to contribute, to love, to grow, to be of value. And if you've ever felt forgotten or invisible, I want you to hear this clearly. You matter. You are not done. So, as you reflect on the 5 habits: restorative sleep, gentle movement, nourishing food, a strong mindset, and deep connection, I hope you feel empowered to begin, or begin again, wherever you are. You don't need to do everything at once. Just start with one. Let it become part of your life. Then add another. Bit by bit, you'll build a life that feels better, not just longer, but richer, fuller, and more alive. This video wasn't just about health tips. It was a call to remember your power, your potential, and your worth at every age. And if this message resonated with you, I ask one small favor. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so we can stay connected. Your support helps me continue sharing content like this with others who need it. And more than that, it helps grow a community of people who believe that aging is not a decline, but a new chapter full of possibility. Drop a comment and let me know. Which of these 5 habits are you most excited to start? I read every single message, and your words truly inspire me. And remember, this isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. So wherever you are right now, take that next small step forward. Your future self will thank you, and I'll be right here, cheering you on every step of the way.